Thank you. Oh, you usually practice more than that. What happened?
I don't know.
Well, Ella makes lists, so things don't always get checked off, and we're working on making sure we check
Oh,
off.
so you did practice?
Yes.
Oh, well then that's what you say. When I say what happened, you say, well, actually I practiced.
I didn't.
That's what happened. I love it when you guys check. It helps me teach you, especially if they're having a hard time with something. But the most important thing is that you practice, not that you check. So I don't want you to feel bad that you didn't check it off. You can just sort of remind yourself next time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
We would definitely tell you if there was something that didn't get done.
If there was some challenge, motivational.
Some challenge, or if something didn't get checked. You can assume everything is checked
Every day, that kind of thing.
every day,
Okay.
unless we tell you, or, you know.
Right. What is
I mean,
it?
there's some things that maybe don't get checked every day.
Mm.
Right, there's a few, like some things that take a really long time, sometimes, you know, aren't done every single day.
Okay, so that's right.
Right,
Mm-hmm. So that's why the checks. It's helpful for me to see
Okay.
what tends to be the thing that's skipped, and if one thing's skipped more than another, how does that affect the learning of it, that kind of thing.
okay.
What does F stand for? Does it mean you had extra fun on it? Does it mean you had to eat fudge after you did it? Does it mean you played it extra loud?
No. I make videos and with Marsha I do FaceTime.
Oh, so if there's an F there,
The V is for video and the F is for FaceTime.
so F you do when you do it with Marsha, and V is for video. What does that mean, video?
I take a video of some things like the warm-ups of long ago, like Quint and
Okay, and then what do you do with those videos?
I upload them to YouTube on my channel.
And then, does Marsha watch
So
them? Is that-
Marsha, so she does like 10 minutes of a video sometimes on her own, on a list that they do together,
Mhm.
and then they FaceTime the rest of the practice, and then later that day, Marsha watches the little video.
To make sure everything's sort of.
Or the next
And goes
day.
over the next day something that didn't happen correctly in the video.
Gotcha.
But since she's 3,000 miles away, sometimes it's hard to FaceTime the whole time.
Gotcha. But if it was 2,000, just kidding.
Is it two? That's
I
only-
said, no, I said if it was 2,000,
Right,
it'd be so much easier. No.
It's Buffalo, New York.
Oh, that's gonna get cold.
It already is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is. She said it was about to snow this morning.
So strange. They're cutting down that bush. Sorry.
It's not a ghost, it's the plumbers,
The
right?
plumber's cutting down the trees, all the bushes in the back to get to the pipes that are underneath them. And so, of course, the
We feel
beautiful.
so bad for you, Danielle.
It's so bad for me. I mean, it's not that bad, but I'm just.
Well, I mean, how do you teach all day? You just go to the gas station or something?
Well, that's what I've been doing until today, but I'm going to the bathroom, but I'm not flushing. I can't
Oh.
flush. Because they're working on the pipes right now. It's just,
Are they
no, I
blocked?
haven't had a shower.
Are they blocked? So are the
Yeah,
pipes-
they were blocked and the roots were growing into the pipes.
Oh my gosh.
All right, you ready? It's okay. It could be worse, right? Like, I have a place to sleep. I stayed at a friend's house on the weekend. It was fun. It's kind of fun, actually. All right, didn't get anything done. But practice. We better practice. All right, let's do long, long ago. What were you doing with long, long ago? Not sure. What do you think would be a good idea? What could we use long, long ago to practice?
Big bows.
What's that?
Big bows.
Yeah, big bows. And what can we do with those big bows?
We could make it loud.
Make it loud. Is that what we did?
In group class, we stayed in the sweet spot while we did up bows. Like, stayed more at the tip.
One more at the tip, making sure we're on speed. But how does that make it sound better?
Because it's in the sweet spot, and the sweet spot makes it sound good.
In what way? Does it make it louder? Does it make it quieter? Does it make it smoother? Does it make it grittier or more powerful? What do you think?
Well, if you're near the fingerboard, then it would be soft.
It makes it clearer and smoother. And that makes it squeakier. Okay, so can I hear your long line go with clear, smooth tone? What do you think?
That's good.
What was good about it?
Um,
Stand that word. G-O-O-D word.
good.
Oh, don't say it. Was it smooth?
Yeah.
Was it clear?
Yeah.
Then you say it was smooth and clear. How was it?
All I can think of is good.
No, you say what it really was.
Smooth and clear.
That's what Oh, was it on the sweet spot?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you to do it one more time, and this time you did such a nice job keeping your tip on the sweet spot, but I'm gonna challenge you.
It's tracking your voice.
I'm gonna challenge you to go all over the frog. Oh!
What?
What happened? You tell me. Why did I say, oh? What horrible thing happened?
I went off the sweet spot.
Right onto the pheasant spot. Then you don't get to practice the frog. The frog's no better. All right, I have to tell you this important information. I'm going to put this tape on your case, okay? This is a special kind of tape, so if you tape a glow stick onto your bow, then this won't hurt your bow, okay? But you can also use it to tape it onto your leg, or I'd rather you didn't tape it onto the body of the violin, and I think Joe would prefer that too. Some people maybe tape.
So I just put it on, how do I put it on my bow?
You just wrap a little tape around each end. But the reason I'm giving you the tape now is because what you should do is put it on after you're done with your trio at the concert, but before Witches Dance. And you do it quietly, sneakily in the audience, okay? When you come to the concert, make sure you get glow sticks.
Yeah, but how do I put it on? How do I make it sticky?
With this. This is the tape to use. This is sticky.
So do I just make a little bubble and then put the glow stick in it?
Or wrap it around.
Are the kids sitting with each other or with their parents?
How long
Well,
is
then
the
your
glow?
mother can help you.
Is the glow stick gonna be as long as the?
No, so you can put more than one glow stick on. I usually put 2 glow sticks on.
He's only 1, 2, 3, 4.
Pieces of tape, you mean?
I mean 3.
Yeah.
One in the middle, one.
Your mom will help you. Your mom will help you. And you put it on your feet, on your ankles. You can put bracelets on, but you get the glow sticks because they tend to accidentally start glowing early if I gave them to you now. You get your glow sticks when you come to the concert. Okay? So just make sure you do that before the concert starts. So you're not.
So I just put the tape on my bow before the concert starts.
No. I'm giving you the tape now. You get your glow sticks at the beginning of the concert, and during the concert, after your trio, you put the glow sticks where you'll get 5 or 6 glow sticks, and you just put them wherever you want. Put a bracelet on your wrist, put one on your ankle, put it on your eyeglasses. That's what I think I want to do, and put it on your bow. Okay? And I definitely put it on my bow because I want you to.
So how will it stay sticky though?
With this, you wrap this around the glow stick. And
No, I mean on the case.
Oh, because it's fun. I'll show you. Now you have your tape. That's all you'll need. Probably won't even need that much.
Okay.
And yeah, that's all. And there's no rules about where you put it except don't put it on your violin, on your body, the body of your violin, or your tongue. Make sense?
Yes.
And then the last piece. This is the other part. I don't know if you know this. The last piece is in the dark.
Witches dance? Yay.
So that's why hence all the glow sticks. Okay? So we'll get up on stage, and then we will have a parent turn off some lights. Maybe I'll ask you to do part of the lights because they're all over the place. There's the stage lights and there's the house lights. Yes?
But how do we know? Oh, I just answered my question. I was gonna ask, how do we know not to bump into each other? But we have glow sticks, so we can see each other's glow sticks.
And there's always a little bit of light anyway.
Yeah.
Just a tiny bit of light. But you'll see the glow sticks, yes. Okay, do you have any questions about your uni tunes?
Not really. I only did one page of the G major.
Okay, so that's pretty easy for you. Let's do quintet page 35.
35. I sort of memorized it. I'm just getting it for page 5. Should I do the first one?
Sounds good. Okay, so now I'm going to add something to this. Can you swing your arm when you change strings? Just a little. Good. Now what do you think about the ringing notes? Were you able to hear the matching string ring?
I don't know.
Okay, try it again. That's the whole point. Swing your elbows for the A string. Now elbow back. Yeah. So not everything is like this. You can let your arm relax and go back.
The last G, I was touching the G string, so it didn't really ring, but it was gonna ring.
What about the other ones?
They were good.
Don't! You're not allowed to use that word. Marcia, don't let her use that word.
Okay.
So, how were they?
Okay.
That word is just as bad.
They rang, I guess.
That's what I wanted to know. Thanks. Oh, man. All right, enough of that. Let's do quintet page 5. That's good.
It's right here.
Ready to go. Okay, so now I'm going to give you a little challenge. Play it quietly, please.
I'm sorry.
Don't have to bother.
Yeah, we were looking at this.
I'm just a sign. Where it says loud.
Yeah, it says, We should not play in the volume of tuning, not forte. We should play like in the volume of tuning because we play it like really slow.
Right. Well, also because it's easier, sometimes people think, 2 notes, I press twice as hard. And, but you don't have to do that. Okay.
So it's just like,
Yeah, piano, mezzo piano. Great. Now there's a special thing with double stops called where we want to try to get them balanced, where we hear both notes equally, unless there's a reason to do it otherwise. But for now, for the next year at least, we're just going to do balanced double stops. Okay? So that means you want to make sure the bow is balanced on both strings evenly and make so that you can hear both the same loudness.
like that.
Yes, but quieter. See how tricky it is? Nothing? I didn't say a thing. Nice. Then number 2 is a lot like that. Now let's talk about how we're going to do number 3. So we're not going to do the slurs. We're not even going to do the rhythm the way it's written. We're going to do short, tiny little bows, 1 inch. Why don't you watch me on the quarter notes? And then we're going to rock. Let's play those long. So look, we're ignoring the rhythm. Totally, we're doing hook bows instead of slurs. This is number 3. Short, and then rock, and then long. Short, rock. Okay, so start right there, down bow. Wait, can you listen to my words? Down. The first one is down bow. Yep. That's it. Oh, and now, oh yeah. Now, freeze. I want you to try to make that quarter note just 1 inch. It's gonna be like a 16th note. That's it. Oh. Try again. Go all the way to the frog. All the way. Thank you. Now all the way to the tip. That's it. Oh, down bow. Oh, short. All right? This is going to get you ready for one of the sights concertos in Book 5. And that's going to get you ready for the bourrée, the very opening of the bourrée.
Yay.
You like that one? Have you listened to cellists play that?
No, but I think I heard one play at the recitals because I've went to many recitals of yours.
Okay, so I want to listen to it with a cellist.
Okay.
Just go to YouTube.
Okay.
Oh, and I should show you the video I have of the bourrée. In group. I'll do it in group after the Halloween concert. Bourrée video. I have it with Yo-Yo Ma. Did I tell you about this already? A video of Yo-Yo Ma playing it with dancers. They're dancing to it. Modern, not totally wacky, not even, not the bourrée.
I went to see Joan and she said she saw you. I said, well, all she's doing is talking about Yo-Yo Ma. She said, let me show you a picture. I said, as long as it's not Yo-Yo Ma. And then of course it was her with Yo-Yo Ma.
That's so funny.
Wait, did you just go to John Bolter like a few days ago?
She went there to use her
Saturday.
bathroom, I'm sure.
It was before the bathroom fiasco. I saw her on Saturday morning. I was picking out bows. All right. G major scale. 3 octaves.
Okay, so the double stops, does it matter about the angle of the bow? Flat or tilted? You don't care?
It mattered. This is the angle we're focusing.
Robot?
What's that?
Like a robot?
Kind of. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Sorry. All right. Like a chicken, because you have to do this, to, like G string, D string, A string, E string, but then there's the E string, right? Then there's the A and the E string. Then there's the A string. Then there's the A and the D string. Then there's the D string. Then there's the D and the G string. And then there's the G
The
string.
slow-mo chicken.
Slow-mo chicken, I like it! I'm stealing that, just so you know.
No.
Now all I'm ever going to talk about is the slow-mo chicken.
No.
The elevator arm.
Mm-hmm, exactly. All right, G major scale with elevator fingers. Lovely. Okay, I want to hear Gavotte and hornpipe. And I put your trio's name in the program. Marisha said yes.
Okay. So what name?
Hornpipe trio.
Okay.
Lean in. Lean in. Yes. the dynamic marking there?
Yeah, forte.
Forte, right. So yours didn't quite sound forte. And you have to remember there's going to be like 100 people in the audience instead of just 2.
Are we playing this at the Halloween concert?
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's why we had all of
Is
it.
it on Halloween?
No, it's on Sunday. I wouldn't interrupt your trick-or-treating. That's a big concern of you guys. I know. I won't do that. I promise. Ever. Cross my heart.
If you will.
I won't. Because I know no one would show up.
What?
That you wouldn't show up to the concert if it was during trick-or-treating time.
Okay. And it could be just at 5 o'clock.
Oh, and then you
it could
trick or
end at 6.
You know what we could do? We could have a concert and then all go trick-or-treating together. Next year. Okay, go.
Next year. Next year, finally. I thought I saw 2 missing. Let's start at
E. Now crescendo. Shoot. Good. Okay, so you can do this. This is very tricky, but I think you can do it. Can you do that? What do you think?
I'm not going to say that it was G-O-O-D.
Excellent. Excellent. Did you say, I did shoot my bow into the air and then landed and played quietly. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Good.
I did the dynamics, just like you asked. I lifted my bow, just like you asked. I'm very proud of myself. You can say that? Okay, do it one more time. Ready? Good, you got it. I mean, I said that word. Ooh. I'm happy that you played loud and then played quietly. Like I
No,
asked.
you said you got it.
Okay. What happens at the end? You get to the end of the page, and what do?
You repeat to the beginning on the other,
That's it. Are you guys running through it on Sunday?
Huh?
Are the 3 girls getting together on Sunday and running through?
Marisha won't be back until I don't know when.
Oh, I thought I got copied on an email. She's back in the morning. I thought she emailed all of you and said that she was
I don't know what time they come.
8:30 in the morning.
I don't know. I would highly doubt it.
Okay.
I mean,
They should run it because they're a little disoriented.
we'll try.
Okay.
What time is the concert?
6:30.
Maybe we could meet at 5 or something, go down to the Dolby Room or something.
You can't use the other rooms because I didn't pay for them.
We could do it outside on the lawn.
Yeah, in the front. I think there's a concert in Dolby Room too, so you can't make any sound there. So, yeah, I'd be careful don't go in the building before I've rented the auditorium, which is 5:40,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
What about the Balter Room?
You can't use any rooms that I didn't pay for.
Alright.
Yeah,
so
Well,
you
Buscombe Corner.
only paid for the auditorium.
I only paid for the auditorium.
Okay.
It's expensive, it's $400.
What's that?
I think
But the 4, what did you say?
it's $400.
It's about $400, yeah, for the whole thing. Okay, you ready? Let's move on. Quick Devil's Dream, and then we'll do your kebab. Okay, so now, you know this really well. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Maybe you can play faster, but you certainly could play it louder. Nice, flexible. You got it. This part right here is still a little shaky. And you're not quite getting your G sharp. So one of the things that you're doing that's really helping is that your elbows forward. So what are the notes? So you have to swing your arm to get there. What are the? Yeah. Right? Then your fingers can reach more easily. Go for it. For that part. Yeah, do that again. We just aren't getting the G sharp. You forgot port. Are you talking to him or are you telling him what to do? This is your like pet third finger. Weird, isn't it? Interesting. It's kind of mysterious. It's like a mystery. Go slower. See if that solves the mystery. So just do this spot. You just have to remind him. Yep. Go good.
Yeah.
Go slower. What do you think?
Horrible.
I don't like that word either. That's not specific. It actually wasn't horrible. You had, how many notes? Maybe a dozen notes, right? And 11 of the 12 notes were in tune and clear, and one of the 12 notes, we couldn't hear him because he didn't happen.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. That's not horrible. That's one note was a problem. Do you understand the difference? Horrible would be if all of the notes.
Like.
That's horrible. Thank you for demonstrating horrible. Okay, so do that again. Dad, you're caught it sooner this time. Good. What do you think? Getting there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, do it again. I'm going to ask that you be careful to make it a G sharp and not a G natural or an arp. G sharps are kind of a pain. There you go. Yeah. So you keep going fast. Do you see that? Yeah. Yeah, do you have a dog?
We have 3.
You have 3 dogs. Okay, so you get a brand new puppy. You don't teach it, you potty train it, teach it how to sit, teach it how to spin, teach it how to stand on it. Well, listen, you don't do that all at once really quickly. Okay, now you sat down. Okay, now stand up. Okay, now spin. No, now go to the bathroom outside. Okay, now come back. Now fetch. You're not going to teach it all really quickly, right? You have to teach your dog one thing at a time. So this third finger is like a little miniature puppy. And you have to train it carefully and gently, right? Don't do it once slow and then suddenly feel like you can go all the way back to the beginning of the phrase and then do it really quickly.
I'm actually training a puppy stuff.
So see, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Does he know how to play the violin yet?
No.
Okay then.
Why would a dog know how to, unless they were on
No,
like
maybe.
American talent show or something.
Well, maybe you're getting him ready for the American talent show.
No, we are.
I'll tell you what, if he learns how to play the violin, by next Halloween, he can play in the concert. Deal?
No.
Again. Again. Yes. Again. Good. Enough of that bop to bop. Work on that though. Promise?
Yes.
Cool.
Are we gonna start the second page or keep on?
Yeah, but you guys play the first page for me first.
Where's? Okay.
I'm excited. I like this piece. Do you like this piece?
Yes.
Yeah, you and Lena were like going at it. Okay, open it up to the first page. You were playing. I don't mean you were fighting.
Second page.
Okay. What do the X's mean? And the circles? I bet I know what the circles mean, but what do the X mean?
Means practice like. Because I was having trouble just getting to the F sharp.
Oh, it's like a special practice spot?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Wait, wait, oh, can you practice that? Wait, you don't need to go back to the beginning. But that last bit, this is exciting. What's the special note there?
A fourth finger.
Nah, that's easy for you. What's that note?
Second. G sharp.
Oh, we were just practicing it. Now we get to practice it again. This is so exciting. Get your G sharp higher. I don't think you like G sharp. Aha. I think we should do a finger vitamin. G, A, G sharp, A.
Vitamins.
Vitamin makes you strong. Hey, Shana, I'm going to challenge you. I want the G and the A to ring. What do you think?
It was ringing.
Right, so what's the only note that will not ring there?
G sharp.
Right. All right. G, so that, all right. Let's go on. But you're going to practice that spot and that vitamin and the A major scale, 2 octaves.
Okay.
So, good. You know what I think you can do this week? Add the trills. Should we do it? Let's do the second half after the repeat, and every time we get to a trill, we'll trill. After the repeat, where's the repeat? Right, so let's start right after. Ready? And. No. That's it. And then, yeah, exciting. Okay, I think we should keep going. Oh, let's do this spot first. Yeah, one more time. Ready? play through half this next page and then half it afterwards.
So I stop here.
So you and I are gonna play it together till the repeat, then you're gonna play it by yourself. Then we'll go to the next part.
What?
Just let's start. I'll tell you. I'll walk you through the plan. Ready? And. Check your body. Okay, go ahead. There you go. Now this next bit, you see how this, yes, that's exactly what I want you to do. Ready? Ready? And. Not right now, but I get to. So up on this G. Right there. Ready? And. No, that's a hook. Reach. That's one reason.
And also.
Right, so the bigger reason. That's it. It might sound funny because you didn't put a trill in, which is totally correct. So just go on. Dee-da-dum-bum. That's it. See where it's down low? Oh, well, what's that next bit? Comfortable with this as you can. Start to memorize. Maybe you plan to memorize page 1.
Okay.
All right. And then if you But after the Halloween concert's over, if you want to start doing some active listening to the beret, where you follow along in the music while you listen, I think that'd be great, because we could probably even start that project next week. We won't have any of the other stuff on our plate. Deal?
Yes.
Should we take a bath? Thank you very much.
Yay, it didn't turn off. Should I turn it off?
Sure.
The video.
Sure.